Uh-oh, these vehicles are getting removed in Brookhaven? This isn't good. This is definitely some news if I've ever brought any news to the table right now. I figured it was very essential that I make a video on this, guys, because this is a big deal as it's going to be changed in Brookhaven. When something gets removed in Brookhaven, it's a big deal, okay? So what is getting removed? What vehicles specifically are getting removed? And what can we look forward to in the next Brookhaven update? I know everybody was like, yesterday was Friday. We didn't get a Brookhaven update. Why is that? That's because we got the White House update like a week ago. Everybody kept leaving in the comments that the last previous update was 2 weeks ago. No. It was only a week ago, guys. Where have you been? Where have you been? But yeah, if that be the case, we got an update a week ago. So usually Brookhaven updates every 2 to 3 weeks. And lately, it's been pretty consistent with being 2 weeks in between updates every single time, and that's amazing. That means next Friday we can expect yet another update, and I myself am going to be pretty excited about that. The White House update was insane. Who would have thought that we would have been getting a White House in the last update? In the previous video, we went over and looked at TikTok secrets regarding the White House. If you haven't seen that, you need to pause this one and go watch it. We're waiting on you to, yeah, okay, welcome back. And guys, absolutely blast the likes on this video to the space, dude, to Brookhaven space. By doing that, 1 like is going to tribute a lot to the video, guys, so make sure you hit the like button, okay? I said it. I said hit the like button. What are you going to do about it? Okay, so now, let's dive into this and talk about the removable vehicles, or vehicles that are getting removed, okay? So if we come here, you will see the Easter vehicles here. Yep, these Easter vehicles are, it's no surprise, these are going to be getting removed. Now, in the previous Candy Corn Hunt, the Halloween update of 2023, we got an exclusive Batmobile. Now, the Batmobile was one of the coolest vehicles, and guys, we even did a comparison of the Batmobile and the Easter vehicle from this year, and I have to say the Batmobile was amazing, but after that Halloween event was over, Halloween was beyond us, the Batmobile remained in the game for an additional 2 weeks for players to enjoy. You know, Wolfpack has decided this time as well to leave the Easter vehicles in the game for an additional 2 weeks for players to enjoy alongside the White House update. Now, next Friday, these vehicles will most likely, 90% chance, these vehicles will then get removed with that next upcoming update. The Hunt vehicle here, the hovercraft, is also getting removed. So guys, I say enjoy these vehicles while you can and put them to the max ability of use, because these things are going to be gone. And a lot of times these vehicles do not make a return. Like, it's hard to say if these vehicles are going to return. Like, for Halloween this year, we probably are not getting the Batmobile again. Or we might get something even crazier and better. So the reason why I say that is, well, in the previous Easter egg hunts, we have got vehicles that are not these. Actually, guys, if I'm being honest, we have never received any of these vehicles that we have for this Easter event in any of the previous years. So all the previous years' Easter egg hunt vehicles have been fully removed and they're no longer in the game. That be the case, these are probably not going to return either, because every year Wolfpack has to add something new to the egg hunt to make the players somewhat more interested. And, well, by adding new exclusive vehicles each time, that definitely creates a new interest and a new pursuit in wanting to complete the egg hunt. So it would make sense that every year we just get the same vehicles recycled over and over again, right? Adding a little bit of a twist to them or something unique and different to them is what the players want. That is not, no, I wanted to spawn this, and I have to wait 4 seconds now. How could I? Okay, so let's wait, and we'll spawn this thing. So this thing is kind of like a spinoff of the previous year's Easter vehicle. Previously, they were just in the shape of an egg, and now they have evolved into an EV-like charging-looking thing, and you can even add very much so new exclusive variations to the vehicles that we have never seen before, including a laser. And guys, it's kind of weird to be playing this right now because I know in a week I'm not going to have this vehicle anymore, and it's just kind of bittersweet. It's like, darn, this is going to be fully removed and we're not going to have it anymore. We can also add a bunch of eggs to this, and it's exciting. But I think, honestly, this is a great kind of time period for Wolfpack to prepare a wonderful update for us next Friday, and then we're going to finally see these vehicles go to the smithereens. They're going to be gone. They're not going to be here no longer. Now, this is a sad thing, but it is something that happens every year, and I want to warn you guys in advance that this is getting removed. Just like how I warned you guys that the Easter egg hunt's time frame was up and it was going to get removed, I wanted to ensure that you guys know these vehicles are also getting removed. Now, beyond these vehicles, what other vehicles in Brookhaven are going to get removed? Well, that's a very good question, because it's not just the Easter egg hunt vehicles necessarily. A lot of vehicles in Roblox experiences usually have a tendency to get removed if they're based off another well-known popular vehicle. Now, if the vehicle vehicles are too identical to the actual vehicles, they could get removed, including the Lambo. Now, if this vehicle takes too much of a Lambo resemblance, or it directly is called a Lambo, then it could have a possibility of getting removed in Roblox. Now, the good thing about Wolfpack is he makes vehicles that are almost identical to a Lambo or Rolls-Royce, for example, and just enough likeness that it doesn't usually get removed. So this is a big deal. So I honestly believe, guys, we're going to get to keep the Lamborghini and the Rolls-Royce and some of the other major brands that, well, in other experiences on Roblox, such as like, what's the one? Liberty County, or is it Greenville? I don't remember which one it is. But a lot of these games had Lamborghinis and other name brand vehicles in them, and, well, they ended up having to remove them from their game. Not only was this disheartening and sad, but the likeness was too much, and I think they would even call these vehicles like something almost like close to Lamborghini. Like, it wasn't Lamborghini, but they would call it something almost identical to Lamborghini, and it just didn't fly, right? So thankfully in Brookhaven, we don't have a title put on these vehicles. Not only that, is these vehicles are not exactly replicated after, like, such as a Lamborghini, although they do take some likeness of it. So I believe that we might be in the good, and we might not have to see our wonderful Lamborghini or other vehicles that are well known, like the Rose, quote unquote, you know, the Rolls-Royce, getting removed in Brookhaven. However, if it does ever surface and become a problem, we could see some very amazing vehicles get removed in Brookhaven. But let's hope that doesn't happen. And I really, just by the way that it looks and how it is, I don't think it will happen, but there is a possibility of it happening, considering Roblox did crack down on that pretty heavy in previous years. The other vehicle that I was talking about, of course, is the Rolls-Royce that we have. Where is it? It's probably down here. Yes, it's kind of like a Rolls-Royce, right? It even has an R in a little symbol, but it's the Roblox symbol. See, it's not the Rolls-Royce symbol. So, you know, Rolls-Royce, if you're watching this is not a Rolls-Royce. Don't even try it. So, yeah. That kind of explains and goes over that a little bit, and hopefully clarifies that as well. These should be here to stay. Now, also, I was watching my buddy Darz's video, and he had some key points on a new update that could be coming, a lot of other variations and changeable parts of the map. We know the auditorium is changeable as well as the gym now, and we can change it through different variations, right? And this is really cool for just evolving the roleplay like we've never seen before. And throughout Brookhaven, you will find multiple different areas that allow you, and businesses that allow you to change some things. That way you can change them into different establishments. Now, he also pointed out that it makes a lot of sense that we would also get something like this at Club Brooks or in the mall. The mall has a lack of a lot of things, in my opinion, and we haven't seen the mall really update in quite some time, and there's quite a bit of different possibilities of variable updates that could allow us to change things, such as Happy Burger. If you come over here, this wall has a perfect slot for being able to change Happy Burger into different restaurant establishments. You could have one that would go directly with Rosie's Gym. It could be like a smoothie place. So you could come here and get your green smoothie or protein drink, protein shake, and you could be able to order protein drinks and green smoothies right when you leave the gym, and it would make a lot of sense because, guys, a lot of people that go to Rosie's Gym, I don't think they're going to be going over to Happy Burger for their protein intake. They're probably going to have to go somewhere else to get some protein shakes and stuff, right? Or some clean meat and just rice, you know, like a establishment that's like chicken and rice, turkey and rice, you know, stuff like that. It's stuff that gym goers will eat to maximize their benefit in the gym, right? Not just some cheeseburgers and stuff like that. But on top of that, though, Rosie's Gym also could have different variations I see coming soon. You know, obviously, RIP to Rosie. We got Rosie's Gym. It's perfect. We got the Rosie Monument down below. Best cat still to this day. So yeah, Rosie's Gym could have different variations. And what I mean by that is it could definitely turn into an MMA gym, a boxing training gym with like a small boxing ring in here or something. I don't know if there would be room for that realistically, but we see that, and the reason why we see that is if we go to the props here, and one of the new props is not in there, I'm just going to say it's right here. We have a punching bag. So the punching bag kind of, what in the world? I did not want to put a punching bag up there, but whatever. So the punching bag was like a clear indication that kind of, we can look at the props a lot of times and see that maybe Wolfpack is conjuring up or thinking about certain things with the props to add into a future update. So that'd be the case with the punching bag. We could definitely see an MMA gym or a boxing gym, something along the lines of that, which would definitely make sense and tie into it. Not only do we have the variations of Happy Burger turning into other restaurants, even the TV station could be turned into different things, or we could come down here to the model runway and the stage, which would maybe be changeable as well. You know, seeing the mall update makes a lot of sense, and I think a mall update is just on the brew, you know? It's just coming soon, I feel like. And who knows, maybe the movie theater could have different movies that you could spawn in as well. Of course, we know there are multiple movie codes that we can play throughout the map that entail the Mr. Brookhaven and the crazy endeavors, but yeah, that's all possibility, guys, and I thought I would include it in this video as well. Once more, you know, a lot of this conversation sparked from my buddy Darziv. But yeah, with that aside though, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We upload every single day and keep you informed on everything you need to know, and I will see you guys in the next one.